You can set the depth of cutting from 1.2 to 3.6 inches. We have the quick starter guide, which is really, really nice. A lot of times this is all you're gonna need to set it up. You can set it up with this, get it going, and then you can learn more by reading the manual. This here is part of the charging dock. I'll tell you what, this thing comes packaged good. You have a manual here on top. This is part of the trimming. This thing will mow your grass and trim your grass. All right, there's a little cover over they call this their Hollow Scope 360. Now this is what's gonna help map your entire yard out so it won't run into trees or run into people. 32 volt, see that? It comes with its own little string trimmer. These are some stakes to stake down your charging dock. This thing must be a beast of a charger. This is part of charging it up. That's got some weight to it. Comes with extra string, comes with a little bag of extra blades. All right, before I show you how to put this thing together, I just want to show you the bottom side of this. Super big rugged wheels. Look at these things. Super rugged. That should help it not get stuck. That's very, very nice. This has 2 discs. So that's going to give you 13 inches of cutting width. That should get my yard done twice as fast. And like I said, you will get extra blades. Ooh, they're sharp. But you'll get extra blades in there, so you should be able to use these for quite a while. But then you have the front. This will work off of this Hollow Scope 360 LiDAR to see its way around your yard, along with this camera on the front. That camera is also going to work to help go around your yard. And that's going to pick up and try to avoid hitting any obstacles. You'll see that here in the video. Just push it in there. And then here on the bottom, then we got to insert 2 screws right here. One there and one here. Just like that. Like that. Sit the mower back down and we can install these brushes, right? There's a piece there. This little piece here looks like a little clip, like that. It's gonna go in the center here. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, that was easy. Now all we gotta do is put this charging deck together. It looks simple, just push this piece onto here. Ah, there you go. Phew, that's easy. You got that piece, you got this piece. This one here is gonna get plugged into here, just like that. Take your little stakes with you. All right, this is where I'm gonna put my charging base. So I'm just gonna put a couple of these stakes in, and I'm using my drill. It does come with its own little Allen wrench, but these things are nice. So I'm gonna put a few of these in. Man, that holds that down good. All right, I'm gonna put this in there, get her charging up. There we go. All right, so far how I'm figuring this out is if you flip your quick start guide over, it just shows you everything. Set up charging station, and it shows you how to put that trimmer on, the guards on, everything. So far it's been so simple. All right, I got the mower all hooked up to my Wi-Fi. That part wasn't too bad. Just follow the steps. It shows you right on the quick start guide. Super simple. Start mapping. There is an automatic mapping and like a manual map. We're gonna start here, start. All right, don't forget to push start. Yeah, now I see this auto spot. Now I'm just gonna stay away from my pool just a little bit. Now this is the easy part. With these ECOVACS, you have this little button here. You can push auto right on the right hand side of your screen. And now that I have a road right here showing my border, I can just push auto. Start auto mapping. Now hopefully it's going to stay right along that road. Oh, looks like it's staying right along my grass and not the road. I guess that'll work. I'm just going to let it keep going and see if it'll go right around my driveway there. And then I'll push end. Now I'm going to push auto. See what happens. So if you have a really good defined like boundary line, that auto map feature works awesome. I'm gonna push auto and see what it does right here. Oh, look at that. It went right around it. Huh. I'm hoping it's gonna go around that edge. I'm gonna try it. This auto mapping is not perfect, but here we go. Oh, sweet. Complete the creation, got it. End, there we go. Ha, if you can start mowing now if you'd want to. 2.4 inches, let's go to 2.8 inches. Speed, I don't know. I wanna see what happens if I go a little faster. My rain sensor's on. On this app, it'll show you everything that mowed. Now I have a couple of spots in my yard that these mowers tend to not like. There it goes. Woo. That thing is ripping. It's going a lot faster than they normally go. Wonder if I should slow it down. I think I'm gonna try to slow it down some. Oh, look, you can slow it down in the app. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. So you can slow it down if you want, or you can raise it and lower it while it's mowing. That's pretty cool. All right, just went down over this big, huge hole I got right here. Oh, it's gonna go over it now, I think. I think I got lucky. Maybe because it's so big. A lot of times these will get stuck there, because that's where my downspouts come into. Sometimes I put something there for it to go around. I don't know if, maybe because this one's so big and a lot heavier, maybe it won't get stuck in them. But sometimes I have it so it mows this way, and then the front end just goes down in there and gets stuck. I'm gonna let the things I put in there out and just see if I can get, I don't know if I got lucky, or maybe it won't get stuck in there near as much. Now I think if you have your grass and you're only, I don't know if your grass is thinner, or I can make it go like way faster than that. But I don't know if it would cut as good. I'd have to mess with it a little bit, but here, this is a slower setting. Let me show you. Mower settings. Yeah, I'm at 1.64. I'm not at the slowest setting. Here we go. Let's crank her all the way up. My grass isn't too crazy there. Now that's the fastest setting. But I gotta kind of watch my grass and see if it's cutting it. Let me see. Huh, I don't know, it don't look real bad. Maybe I'll slow it down just a little bit. That's way faster than any robot mower I've ever used. Can you hear how loud that is? Nice and nice, quiet. I feel like if it hits that, it's right there. Ah, it did pretty good. Let's see if this thing goes around me. Like I'm a kid. Yep, look at that. That's cool. Hey there. I'm messing my whole yard up. All right, so far I think the mapping on this thing is awesome. Now this thing will mow to a 2-centimeter accuracy after you make that map. It's gonna pretty much stick right to what you made up. And I really love that you can turn it up and down. Like right now it's going at the slowest setting, but it's mowing awesome. I really like that. I think I can turn it up just a little bit. I don't know if I'd want to go the fastest, because I don't think it would cut my grass as good, but it's definitely mowing way quicker. And the lines look a lot nicer. That's as loud as it goes. It's crazy. This will also mow your grass at night in the pitch dark. So if you wanted this thing just to mow your grass at nighttime, you could, because your neighbors can't hear it. Now another nice thing this can do, if you have a little bit steeper, like a steeper property, this will mow a 50% slope or a 27-degree incline. Another thing you don't have to worry about with this either is it is 100% waterproof. It can rain on this, you can let this out in the rain. Shoot, if you start in the beginning of the year and it actually gets snowed on, it will be totally fine. Actually, it has rain sensors on the top of it, so if it would be mowing your grass and it starts raining, it will go right back to the charging station so it don't continue to mow your grass in the rain. And then I think when it stops raining, it waits like, I think 3 hours, and it does have a 2-year warranty on all the hardware on it and a 1-year warranty on the battery. Let's see if it hits that. Oh, look at that, went right around it. The 3000 is made to mow up to 3/4 of an acre, which I think is gonna work awesome here on this 1/2 acre. I think if you can afford it, go a little big than to buy one that's the exact size for your lawn, because I think this thing is gonna mow my whole front lawn, my whole side lawn, and then maybe it might have to recharge. I don't know, let's see, it has 60% of the battery left still. Let's see that, look at that. I think it's gonna go right around there. That's awesome. Now, I think I told you this will cut from 1.2 inches all the way up to 3.6 inches. You're mowing up to a little over 3.5 inches, which I don't know, at least here where I live in Pennsylvania, that is perfect. A lot of times I'll mow my grass at like 3 inches anyway. I definitely like that wider cutting because it is mowing my grass way faster with the wider cutting. It has that bigger battery. I think this one is a 32 volt, a lot more power. All right, while that mower's back behind the tree, this is the 3D map that it did make up, which is kind of slick right here. I mean, it shows, here, that's the back of my yard. You can see my pool, the couple trees I got out back. You can see my whole house. That's what that LiDAR that it has on the top of it, that's what it does. So it knows what it's mowing. Kind of see my neighbor's yard, or my neighbor's house a little bit. And then you got the camera, which is here in the top, right next to where it says 3D. If you click that, there you go. Ha! Look at that. That's the camera footage. Oh, here it comes. Watch, it's gonna look at me. Here it comes. It's gonna go right around me. Doesn't like me. Yeah, there it goes. Huh. It's awesome. That hole was a little bit too deep for it. Now that thing has to be, I don't know, 8 inches deep, and it's like kind of small, so I'd have to do something with that, or I could put something nicer in there that it would just go around it. Or I could make that a no-go zone, like you can put that in the app. Then it just wouldn't go in that hole. Right there, it's mowing that little section that it missed. It's pretty slick. All right, this section of my yard's a little crazy because it's really, like, look here, I'm standing here and then I go up here. It's quite steep right here, so we're gonna see what'll happen right here. Look at that thing. Look at these grass clippings. Even my neighbor pulled up and said, hey, your stripes look really nice in the front yard. Uh-oh, low battery. And watch, it's gonna go right in there by itself. All right, Billy. Just go in there, charge up, and then get back to work. There it goes. What do you think? I love it. This thing's awesome. Want to take your time. We don't got all day. There you go. All right, just pulled out of there. I kind of missed it a little bit, but it charges back up to 85%. So let's see. It takes, I'd have to say it probably took about, I don't know, I tried to start my stopwatch, maybe about 50 minutes to charge back up to 85%, and then it finishes off. All right, so far I think I need to set up my trimming areas because it's trimming a lot of spots that I don't need trimmed. I like the mow. I like how it mowed really, really, really well. I really like that. Not sure what I think about the trimming feature yet. I think I need to do a little reading up on that. And maybe I could make this trim a little better. I think if I get too close to it, it shuts off when I'm trying to record. It's like a safety feature. Can you hear it right now? It's a lot louder when it's trimming, but it's way, way quieter than a gas trimmer. Way quieter. Sounds like you're just running a battery powered trimmer. It's pretty crazy. See, right now it's trimming along my road right here and it doesn't need to trim there, but that's just because I didn't set up where it should trim. I think I set my boundaries up a little too close. I didn't realize that. It's trimming, but I'm a little too close. This thing mowed my entire, well, like half of my lawn. Actually, I'm gonna let it charge up a little while. Then I think I'm gonna set a map for the other side of my yard, because I really think it mowed half of my yard in, like, let's say maybe 2 hours. It's crazy. The other one I had was gonna take like 9 hours. This thing mowed way quicker. So the pros to this, it has no wires. It was pretty easy to set up. I don't think it was that bad. I mean, just don't try to go super crazy fast setting it up. Read what it says and just do what it says. It was really simple. Yeah, it did charge up pretty fast. Now it only charges back up to 85% and then it continues mowing. I don't know if I can change that in the setting too or not. I mean, that was fine. It finished mowing. Yeah, the obstacle avoidance on it is like super awesome. The cons, it's definitely not super cheap. And I think I do need to do a little bit more research on that trimmer until I can get that figured out. I really probably could skip trimming half of this stuff and just trim some of it, and then I'll go back and touch the stuff up myself, I think. Have a great day.